welcome to KEG Conditioning. I'm Dave Lemanczyk. Today, with the help of my steel friend right here, we're going to take the focus back to where it really belongs, conditioning. To begin KEG conditioning, you need to find a keg. Now to find a keg, you need to know one thing. These bad boys only cost $10. It's a deposit to the company that fills this up with an alcoholic beverage. Empty, it's between 30 and 40 pounds. So to start your keg conditioning, begin all these exercises with the empty keg. Now if you want to take it a step further and your training is to the point where you need a little more and the empty keg just doesn't cut it for you, this top piece is a bowl. All you have to do is you take a screwdriver and you push the bowl down. Once the bowl gets pushed down, air is released outwards. Allow the air to come out. Once all the air comes out, leave the screwdriver in. So now there's a small space that you just made with the screwdriver into the top of the keg, which is here. At this point, you're to pour 1 gallon of water into the keg. After you pour that gallon in, begin keg conditioning. If it's still too light, keep adding 1 gallon at a time until you find the weight that's suitable for you. And remember, all these exercises in keg conditioning go by feel. You want to take these as far as you can, but at the same time, it has to make sense. So if you're losing form, if your body feels like it can't do anymore, and you really can't, you need to stop. It always has to make sense. What we have here is a keg lunge. I'm going to show you from the front and side angles how to properly execute this movement. A couple things you should know about this movement. One, it's the finest lower body exercise ever made. Two, you don't need to do anything else really for your lower body other than these. And three, you will achieve optimal flexibility with this, which means you will basically turn yourself into a complete machine by harnessing every possible leverage inch within your lower body. Optimal flexibility through the keg lunge. Now, I'm going to show you the power press. It's a variation with the steel keg. And what this is going to do, it's going to allow you to develop explosive power in your upper body and strengthen all the muscles and connective tissues throughout your shoulder girdle. Watch me work hard for 10 repetitions. First from the front, and then from the side view. Now we're on to a very serious part of KEG conditioning. What we're going to do is we're going to combine a round back row to the stomach, place it on the ground, jump right into a push-up, and we're just going to keep repeating the process. This is actually something I came up with, basically just being creative. And it turns out that this is one of the most difficult conditioning exercises for me to do. Now for you, probably be easy, but it's a tough one for me. So now, keg row into the push-up drill. we're going to go right into the KEG push-up. It's going to take wrist and forearm, thumb and finger strength to be able to stabilize yourself in the push-up position. Concentrate on breathing in through your nose, out of your mouth, staying tight within your entire body. Keep your feet planted while in the push-up position, and do as many as you can in a row. Personally, I like to do 25. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do 4 sets of 25 and do 100. Whew. Sounds like a lot, right? Because it is. Here we go. Elbows in all the time. Okay, that's the first 25. Now remember, it's not easy, but after you do this KEG conditioning, anything you do will be easy after. I also like to have a gallon of water on hand, so for times after tasks like this, I can really start giving myself what my body needs. 25 more. Really starting to get tough now. So now we're going to pay real special attention to nice deep rhythmic breathing and getting the job done the right way, because that's the way it's got to be done. Okay, halfway there. Halfway there. 50 more to go. Here we go. 25 more. Break these up into 10s. That way I'll be able to get it done. At the same time, I won't have to suffer my 4th broken nose on this KEG. 40 more to go. 4 more sets of 10. You really got to dig deep, because the lactic acid is just phenomenal in the upper body area. 10 more. If you notice, I also really like to do these workouts outside in my backyard. I like the fresh air. I like being around nature. And the point of the whole KEG conditioning is all you need is a KEG. You can do it anywhere. So if you have a little yard space, go out in the yard. Start with your KEG, and man, go have some fun. Alright, we got 20 more to go. Okay. I got 3 sets of 5 left. As you can see, very fatigued right now. It's a lot more difficult than it seems. That's why it's KEG conditioning. Oh boy. Okay, 5 more. 10 more to go. Let's see.